To mark the occasion of bringing up all my new SD45s to the same level of completion, I brought out all of my Chicago Northwestern covered hoppers. Research has revealed that these 180,000 series hoppers were reserved for malt service. No wonder I see them in blocks towards the front of trains and photos. Last summer, during the shutdown, I spent the time to weather the fleet to accurately reflect what they would have looked like in 1988, the year that I modeled. The X-Penn Central 45s are Athens, and the XBN and Conrail 45s are scale trains that came out last year. Additional research shows that I have a few serious mistakes in my fleet. One of my first X-Rock Island super weathered hoppers never existed. There are a few examples of hoppers that were retired and scrapped by 1988, so they won't make many appearances. My dream layout that will someday be built when I have a larger home will feature lots of unit grain trains headed west for export. This means that all the 45s and their dynamic braking will be essential to navigating the seesaw profile of Western railroads. Said dream layout will be based on an alternate reality. In real life, the Northwestern ended its march to the Pacific in Lander, Wyoming, a beautiful little town nestled at the foot of the Wind River Range. There's been plenty of speculation on where or if the railroad had serious intentions of building further west, straight into the heart of Union Pacific Territory. At the time, Edward Harriman was in charge of the UP, and the idea is that the Northwestern didn't want to grab that tiger by the tail. After all, the Northwestern made lots of money handling UP traffic between Council Bluffs and Chicago. But what if they did? They would have had to build through areas with sources of revenue. The obvious answer is straight west into the Snake River Valley in Idaho. And it's a historical fact that the state of Oregon offered a large amount of money to any railroad that would build an east-west line through the center of their state. And that's what the Northwestern did on my layout. In real life, both Harriman and James Hill of the Great Northern fought to keep any railroad from doing so. And in real life, the Cowboy Line, as the Northwestern was called through Nebraska and Wyoming, was so run down by the time the Powder River Basin coal field was developed in the 1970s that the only option was to build a short connection to the UP in western Nebraska. This had the effect of all but dooming the Chicago Northwestern to be bought up by the UP. But on my layout, the Cowboy Line never suffered from deferred maintenance. Hence, the Northwestern stayed prosperous and will continue to operate independently, making money hauling Powder River coal for export too. But that's a different movie.